watching the outside feed. Let's make sure what's going on.
There we go. It's live on the feed.
Okay. I have to stop that manually. Okay. Awesome. Well, hello.
We're professionals here, Dan.
Yeah, we are. Just a very quick. Next week, I should have the official intro finished. That was just a really quick, keep you on your toes intro. Hi, Casey. Welcome back. It's been forever since you've been here.
Thank you. I know it's been a long time. We had a little break over the holidays. I had a lot going on with school, so we had kind of a break. But a lot happened since we had the break, right?
It did. So much has happened.
Ideology is gone.
It is gone. It was a good run. It was a good run. Season 1.
Yep.
Well, we figured that we deal with so many things on this show that are strange and serious, and the dumpster fires and all that. So we wanted to do a show where we just bring some of our favorite content creators on and talk about an issue and just have a really good time. So that's going to be what we do, get their opinions on different things. That's why we called it Opinionated. I actually named this show after you, Casey.
Oh, did you? Because I'm super opinionated?
Absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
She'll go to the mattresses for something she believes in. I mean that exactly how it sounded. Oh, fuck you.
Careful.
And as you can see, joining us, two of my personal favorites. These guys are amazing. They're hilarious. If you haven't checked out their channel, you have to. Fat Pat and Sophane from Poisoning the Well. Welcome back, gentlemen.
Thanks.
I'm
Good
Fat Pat, and with me is Christmas Tree.
You're ruining it already.
You went upstairs and you chose that. That's what you were like, this is what they want to see. You can't see me.
This is going to be so much fun. But before we start out, Sophane, you said before we went on that you had a little thing that you wanted to sort of kick off with.
Yeah, well, actually, something important happened today. Can you get some shot glasses and roll out the cart?
I'll do the thing.
Look, usually, when we do a live stream, our audience is completely wasted, and we drink together because you kind of have to be to hang out with us for 2 hours. So, but today we wanted to roll out the Jaeger cart because something significant. And I mean this is, I'm going to, hold on, let me reboot so I can be sincere. Seth Andrews is, he's an atheist that, man, I read his book several years ago and back when we first got into YouTube and were an atheist channel. That was our prime subject. Man, I always listened to his podcast, The Thinking Atheist, and read his book. And he actually had a big influence on me. He's not funny. But
Biggest insult we can
yeah, it's all I can do. But the thing is, his story and everything, I really enjoyed it. And it's funny, we formed these parasocial relationships with the people we watch online, with our favorite YouTubers or podcasters and everything, and they share personal moments with you, and you start to feel like you know them. And look, Seth Andrews doesn't know me from Adam. He's never seen anything from us. He doesn't follow me back on Twitter. Rip.
Hey,
and,
he actually tweeted out our picture of our
He
t-shirt
did one
once.
time, but he didn't know what it was because our t-shirt that says
I swear to drunk, I'm not God.
yes, that's
That's
our
hilarious.
our channel
And,
shirt.
and someone showed
And
up to one of his speeches wearing it, and he loved it. He took a picture of it and posted it.
but he
Still
had no
doesn't-
idea who we are.
Didn't know what it was.
I'm like, literally has our domain on it. Like, our channel name is right there. Oh, well. But this morning, so, I have people I follow. This morning I got up and was just, going through my Twitter feed.
Seeing what conservatard you can own.
And so I'm going through my Twitter feed, and I see a picture of a cute puppy. I'm going to stop for that 100% of the time and like it. And it's Seth Andrews. He's got a picture. He's holding his little puppy. His puppy's name is
Rat
Henry.
dog.
And
Rat dog.
yeah. And he's like, look, he's taken, and the tweet was he was taking Henry to the vet today. And because Henry needed 3 teeth. He had some teeth that were facing the wrong way, and he just wanted to get them pulled. This is fairly common. All of our dogs have had teeth pulled at one. Yours haven't? Oh wow, so lucky.
They're good at hygiene.
So anyway, but my Pomeranians have
dogs are nasty.
Their teeth pulled, and with small dogs, they have to put them to sleep, because they're really bad in the dentist chair, and then they'll pull the teeth. And shortly before I left work today, I saw another Seth Andrews tweet, and it said, Henry died on the operating table today, and keep us in your thoughts. And so,
and prayers.
Yeah. And so that really sucked. And I love my dog so much, and it's really affected me.
It hurt my heart.
And so this one's for Henry and the Andrews family. I'm really sorry to hear that. And damn, it sucks. So for you religious nights out there, I want you to tonight, when you go to say your nightly prayers,
well, Henry's
if you could ask God what the fuck that was about.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you
killing puppies?
Anyway,
that's not a God for me.
Anyway, that was really bothering me, and I just wanted to have a shot for Henry.
Absolutely.
So it sucks.
That's
Hey, now comedy, right?
I'm over here trying not to get choked up too. I'm like, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. That's bad.
He posts about Henry all the time. That's so sad.
I know, and yeah, it sucks because I would really be upset if that happened to my dogs, and I guess it can, especially with small dogs, man. So anyway,
how old was Henry?
That sucks. He couldn't have been more than a couple years old. I mean, he looks like a puppy, but
he looks like an old puppy.
But I mean, it was like one of those super tiny, like purse dogs.
It was very small.
Yeah, so I don't think he was small because he was young. I think he was small because he's like a mini dog.
Just that's how it is.
Just
all right. Maybe it was. I just always assumed it was. I can't remember what that breed is called, but
I don't know either.
No, I did not know that. That's really cool that you. That's really cool.
It was
that
a
you did
terrier
that,
or something.
But, I mean, he'll never see it or hear it. But I just,
yes,
man,
I
just think about his family because I know I would be a wreck.
Yeah, absolutely. We're very sorry to hear that.
Animals are the best thing about people.
They really are. I agree.
That's the only reason I like you.
Really? See, I don't have any animals, so does that mean I'm like a shit person?
Yes.
I've never had any pets.
Same boat.
Never.
Yeah,
in my whole life, never had pets.
You and Lacey Green, that's what you guys have in common. You can bond over that.
Yeah, I hate to hear that. That's awful.
It did suck.
But I guess let's transition into I don't really know. I've been wanting to bring this up for ever since I heard this story the other day, and I'm glad that I saved it for you guys because
I haven't heard this story.
I can't believe you haven't heard this.
No, I haven't.
Okay, now there's a
excited.
YouTuber on YouTube called the Vigilant Christian, and he goes back. It goes way back.
Way back. I mean, one of our first videos was about Mario.
Really?
The only way if you're going to get into the atheist movement on YouTube, you
back
had
then,
it.
especially.
It was Josh Fierstein, and it was Vigilant Christian Mario.
Yeah, man, those are the big ones. And the dude that rode the motorcycle.
The motorcycle guy.
Shock of God.
Yeah, Shock of God.
Yeah. So, have you had any run-ins with Brother Mario?
He's always been actually cool with us, and in the fact that he wouldn't copyright claim any of our videos. He would just see it was a way to spread his message to the world.
Yeah, and we weren't. I know, it's just got stuff all over me. You wouldn't call us. We're not going to go out there. We're not really debunking your claims. You know what I mean? We're not. Right. That's not our style.
No one's coming to us.
No, we would just make jokes about what a party guy he was.
And he was banging all the dudes, all the chicks, and all the bros. He worked out.
Yeah, we would
much.
Constantly imply that he was gay.
Well, because he would show pictures of him at the gym with his bros.
Yes.
Man, he's like, I was stacked. I mean, it would just be him and his bros just flexing.
Well,
we're like, what the fuck is that about?
And then he would call Halloween all the girls are whores, and they just dress up like sluts.
Yeah, that's every year he would release a Halloween whores video.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think I know who he's going to be featuring this Halloween, and that's going to be himself, because
he's a Halloween whore.
He will be. Brother Mario is perhaps also well known for being a complete homophobe a little bit. Now,
Oh, totally.
Yes.
Horrible.
I myself,
to the point where we
because he loves Jesus so much that
right,
at this point, Dick is scary
right.
and it's evil.
very evil.
Well,
He showers in the dark.
I think the phrase "thou dost protest too much" would apply
A little Shakespeare
here. And for me, as a gay person, this is extra exciting for me to be able to go through this story.
You
Makes
gonna
a
go
big
get
toe
you
shift in his
some?
boot.
I feel like Kyle's gonna go get him some.
He's in full blown damage control. If you go to his channel, he's taken down all of his videos. He's uploaded 3 responses where he's crying. But what is he crying about? Well, it appears that Mario was expertly catfished by someone for over the course of several weeks, and this person went on Twitter and uploaded everything, every text, every picture, every video. Mario in his full glory is on Twitter. Now I'm going to attempt to show some of the text back and forth to between Mario and this individual.
Oh, no.
Now they are
no,
graphic.
no.
They are graphic as hell. Okay, they are graphic as
So he
hell.
was catfished by a lady or someone posing as a lady?
As far as what I can tell, it is a girl that he was catfished by. However, and you'll see this in just a second, but the way the conversation went, and I can't really show this part because it is too graphic and there are a bunch of pictures. But he asks the girl that he's talking to after he sends a picture of himself. He says, "Hey, do you want to see my friend Eric?" And
What?
and sends a picture of his friend Eric to this particular.
Okay, we say picture. They're sitting there, or like, is there like
here's
scandalous?
me and a picture of my friend Pat.
They're not.
No, not like
now,
that.
unfortunately, they don't appear. Well, unfortunately for me, they don't appear together in the same
Together. Okay.
image.
Okay.
But you literally,
Unfortunately for you. Yeah.
you literally can see every aspect of Mario you'd like to if you go to this Twitter page.
Aspect?
Yeah, aspect. Like every angle. He definitely knows how to take a dick pic. Let's just say that.
Get the bing bong
Gotta
pic.
get some tips.
Now, now here's how the conversation went though. He asks, all right, I'm going to attempt to do this. I hope this doesn't. I hope this doesn't go badly. But
It will. We're here.
all right. So here's one tweet that we have. He says, she says, dreaming about you sliding your. You can read that on your screen.
I like it better when you read it to us.
Or screen preview coming
Dreaming
up.
about sliding your thick hard cock in my. I can't even do it, man. I can't.
Yes, keep it up. You're doing better.
I can't even do it.
Read it with confidence.
Do it,
Replace them with
Kyle,
dirty words
Kyle,
Yeah.
do it like
bing bong
ASMR.
Cute words.
Oh, ASMR.
Whisper. Do it like
Okay.
ASMR, yeah.
I'm thinking about sliding your thick hard cock in my juicy wet pussy.
So much better.
Hold on. Look away.
All right. Okay. All right. So. So.
But how wet is it?
Hold on. I've gotta see which. I've gotta see. See, I'm so scared to click these. These are sensitive views. Who? All right. I'm trying to field these. I'm trying to get to the. I'm trying to get to the Eric ones. Oh. Oh no! Don't want to do that. Okay.
It's like a Roblox death.
Oh, can't do that one. See, now I don't know where to go. Anyways, so I'll give you the gist of what he says to her. He asks if she wants to see his friend Eric. She says yes. He says, how would you like it if we were banging you at the same time? And then he says, which is the greatest line of all of these, would you like to suck Eric off with me?
Okay,
with
hold on,
me.
hold on. Like a cuckold kind of thing, or like with.
It's a very specific.
So he wants to
word.
do a devil's three-way, but he wants to be the meat in the middle.
That's what I'm gathering. Well, here's the thing though. Why, number one, if you are as homophobic as he is, why do you have a picture of your friend naked? Several pictures of your friend naked.
Because you're homophobic.
It makes sense.
You'll be able to show people how gay he is.
Yeah,
Like that's why I have all these pictures of him.
Shut up.
It makes sense.
So gay.
I'm just gonna take those off before I get copyrighted.
The whole stream crashes all of a sudden.
So we gotta
Oh
be
my
twittering so furiously after this.
So now he is. If you like, it's so funny to watch his response videos because he doesn't mention this obviously like right out, but he says the Lord is testing Brother Mario. He's putting me through a rigid test. I will come out of this. I will come out of this. Oh, this is just great. This is just the greatest story I think of 2019 already. But he's doing the Mario thing. He's crying and saying that it's pot. The pot made him do it.
God, I love it. No, well, Mario
pot?
cries a
Wait,
lot.
pot?
He's a crier.
Wait a minute. What did you say? Pot? Pot made him suck dick? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying to
yeah.
me?
Well, he says
Wait,
that
what?
he says people don't understand how much of a gateway drug marijuana is, and so I'm sitting there thinking
Oh, that
Hey,
is
he doesn't understand what
bullshit.
gateway is.
that
That's
is a
not what the
gateway.
gateway leads to.
No, it's supposed to lead like
No.
then you did.
The
then you
gateway
snorted
leads
a
to
little
fucking
cocaine
Cheetos.
and-
The gateway leads to
All the dudes
Cheetos and shit. It does not lead to fucking dick sucking.
Oh, they tried to at one point. They tried to make a claim that marijuana makes you abusive to your wife or something. There was-
No, they
those-
made all sorts of
What?
claims
like,
about
oh,
reefers.
Oh, that's so
you're
dumb.
not gonna
Mhm.
you're not gonna go home and beat your wife. You're gonna go home and beat Zelda or something. Like
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna do. It's not. But there's the gateway.
Man, you know what the thing is? I've spent a lot of
Because I'd hang outside at dispensaries if I was, hey, someone want to do gateway, where am I?
He has literally never smoked pot.
What?
He tries to act like
I don't
he's
want-
from the streets, and so he picks up this terminology from me, and then tries to
Use it.
use it so everybody thinks he's from the streets.
Well, I don't want to be sucking dick, so I can't be.
It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now because I
Like,
myself
the thing
love it.
is, though, like I've used it for a long time, and I got to tell you, to me, it's a sex deterrent. Like once I get high, I'm like,
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good, man.
I'd agree.
How about we watch the TV and maybe have a nap?
And Doritos.
I'm gonna pass out in this bowl of Doritos I made, covered in chili.
Yeah, I came about this belly honestly. It wasn't by being physically active.
How does Mario recover from this? Does Mario recover from this?
No, he just starts releasing Vigilant Christian Mario porn tapes on Pornhub.
Yeah, just go the other way.
Yeah,
Yes.
just like,
Yes.
do it, and just dive into that dick, dude.
Yes.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Own
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
That was the thing, is why he's been resisting for so long, and why the reason he probably was calling every girl a whore is because, man, dude takes dick. And he's trying to, like, Jesus it out of him. But honestly, like, if he just said, fuck this, and just be like, I've already got a following, who wouldn't want to see me suck a dick?
The vigilant homo. The vigilant homo.
Yeah,
That
just
is-
go right into it.
I will.
His first video could be like sucking the gay away and trying to like cure the gay guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
make it a whole bit.
yeah, he could. Mario, if you're watching, that's where you need to go.
I will say this. The Lord did bless Brother Mario.
I knew
What?
it. I knew it's always the weirdos that get the big dicks.
Huh? You didn't think so?
What? No, I
Did
said
you-
I didn't need to know.
Oh. Shit. I was getting ready to say. Damn,
Not in my
girl.
opinion. I mean, y'all haven't seen GE.
I bet he's got a hog.
Shut up. Let's start doing this.
I know right now I've got the smallest dick in the room. I'm in every room, all of it.
Oh man. Okay. So that's brother Mario. Good luck to you. And if you decide to go the other way and you need any pointers, I'm here for you, brother.
No, say you're behind him.
Jesus.
I'm behind you
Kyle's like,
100%.
call me. Call me.
So
Wow.
Casey, do you want to talk about you want to talk about the Gillette thing?
Yeah. Hey, Sophie, you want to talk about Gillette? We spent a
talk
little
some
bit of time
Gillette.
today talking about
anything
Gillette.
about
Let's
razors.
talk some Gillette.
Motherfucker, don't shave.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a sponsorship.
So before we do that, though, Kyle, I saw some people in the chat like wanting to know who we have on and what they do and stuff. You want to introduce yourselves? We didn't do that.
Oh yeah, we did. We
I
just
feel
jumped
like-
straight in. Please.
Look, all
We
I'm
did,
going
we
to do
just
is just make him more upset.
Tell
Oh,
him.
what-
Yeah,
what-
tell him.
All right. Fine. You want to do this? Can you do it? Be an adult.
What the fuck?
Be an adult.
Hello, I'm Fat Pat
And I'm so faint.
from the channel Poisoning the Well, where we make commentary and critique on everyday mundane crap, and we release videos quarterly.
Up to 4 videos a year. We actually we started out as an atheist channel, and then
But then we started noticing there was a lot more BS going on in the rest of the world, so we just started making fun of
sort of branched
everything.
out. But then what we enjoy doing is large productions.
That's
like
I wish all we could do was large production. We don't have the time, and our channel keeps dying in between the large productions. So we
well,
had to-
2018 was a little trying for us. It was busy. We did a couple big productions that just took months, and the channel died.
yeah.
And so now, 2019, we've made resolutions. We're going to put out lots of videos, and then once we get our viewership back, we're going to go back to doing some of our larger productions. We do mostly comedy, if
Or
you would
gay
want to call it
porn.
that. Or gay
Oh, you could have
porn.
Mario on.
Yeah, that's worked
You could do
out
a
for
collab
Vigilant.
with Mario.
I'm getting Mario.
Yeah.
I'm getting that dude.
But anyway, the channel's Poison the Well. Our live stream's Poison the Well Live. It's a logical fallacy.
It's and your own with another logical fallacy.
See,
Yes,
Look at that.
that's right.
I am not a logical fallacy.
If you haven't seen their logic versus armored skeptic bit, it's hilarious.
It's good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a video we did for Logic. It's the main one's on his
I don't
channel. We
think-
have a copy of it on ours
Yeah,
too,
we did
where
a
we did a little
behind-
commentary.
We
but-
did a behind the well where we kind of broke down what happened in the making of the video and all that stuff.
which turned out to be prophetic. Actually, we made it. We wanted to pretend because Logic was like, "Hey, do a guest video for us."
And we weren't going to try to do like Logic because we knew we couldn't do what
couldn't-
Logic does.
Yeah,
And we knew it didn't matter what we did because the audience that Logic was going to post, the audience was going to hate.
yeah, they're gonna
anything
hate
we did.
us. I mean, look at us.
So I said, fuck it, let's just do whatever we want. And so we started deciding we're going to do a rap battle. And first we were going to do the rap battle against him, but then we thought no one gives a crap who we are. But we'll just do his buddy, Greg, and we'll do
Armored
Armored
Skeptic,
Skeptic.
yeah.
And so we'll just do a rap battle between those two, and we'll just be like the backup dancers for those two guys. And all it did was snowball and already existing. It was like pull at that thread,
It was funny because they had no beef. We created beef for them,
apparently.
and talked a lot of shit.
It was a
for the
really
dude.
good one, though. It was good.
And then after the video came out, Logic sent me a message on Twitter. It's like, "Hey man, look, I haven't. He gave me the video. We wouldn't tell him what it was. We made a promise, like we could do anything we want.
Yeah, we had a promise.
And you have to put it out."
Yeah.
And so we gave it to him the day of, and he published it. And then he messaged me. He's like, "Look, man, I really hadn't been paying attention to what's going on with Greg, and maybe watch a few of his recent videos. And man, I got a lot of problems with what he was saying."
And that's when the
then
Skeptic Club
put
thing
out,
started,
he put out a couple of videos criticizing Armored Skeptic, started a big battle, and then everybody called us prophets.
The video reminded me of. Have you seen the music video to "Contagious" by the Isley Brothers?
Who are you talking to? Of course we've seen it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, that's actually, and I mean, actually, that's a little bit older, and I feel like we've become better now. But that is the kind of stuff we like to do, like just over the top kind of
It does seem to go
productions.
wherever the mood takes us.
Yep.
And how long have
Yep.
y'all been on YouTube?
We started in 2015.
Sounds right.
One day when we were drunk, we just
Made a video.
made a video. We were making fun. That was back during the gay marriage.
Gay marriage thing was, and then all the religious people started coming out making videos about how this is against God and how America's going down the shitter because gays can get married. And so we thought, we were drunk with it. Let's make fun of this bitch.
Yeah, but we didn't want to do like everyone else does. A lot of channels, or especially at the time,
Just do
it's
their
direct
takedown.
response.
Right.
They show a clip of the video,
Then they tell you why it's crazy.
Right. But what we decided we wanted to do with our channel was show a clip of the crazy people and then see if we could be crazier.
Right. Go on.
Agree with them. Agree with them.
Pull them into a crazier location.
Yeah, like argument. Was it argumentum ad absurdum? So we would take their argument to what we thought was its most absurd point, and they just act like we were agreeing, but the kind of people that you do not want to agree with.
Yeah, you don't. We agree with you. Your argument.
You're fucking up.
Genius.
And that was actually our Vigilant Christian Mario video, that Halloween horse thing. That's what it was.
We're best friends with Mario. We're waiting to go out for Halloween, and then he starts calling everyone whores, and how he gets all the chicks he wants.
Yep. But that's what that was about.
Straight edge.
We just agreed with him.
Really hard.
Really hard.
Just imagine if that Halloween night would have happened. Oh, the fun you could have had.
I wish.
Now I want to party with him
because to the end of that video, it's got him in a Winnie the Pooh suit, right?
Yeah.
And I was in a flight suit, and we're chanting Mario.
Mario.
So much fun, and it's so nice to hear about him again because we've moved on.
I want him to come party with us. I really do want him.
I really do now.
Look,
sounds like it's a lot of fun.
It's got some of the best gay bars in the
man,
country.
Swingin' Richards. It's a euphemism.
Go to a little on the nose though.
A little on the nose.
But we can go to Blake's.
Oh my god.
What are some of your name off a couple of your favorite people that you've went after? So if people are checking out your channel, they can.
Well, at the beginning, like with the look, I'll tell you what. See, it's so
okay. No, one of my favorites is the dinosaur one. Where we talked about the chick that
that was the Christians against dinosaurs.
Oh, we have her on
she
here.
was a mess.
Yeah, she was on here.
Yeah.
We recreated some of her experiments, like throwing leather jackets out of windows.
Put leather jacket on a kite, throw it out a window, so therefore
to disprove dinosaurs can't fly.
Yeah,
that was a fun one. So we just went through the whole experiment with that
and proved her right.
Proved her right. There was the Trisha Paytas. Do dogs have brains?
Of course, I think that was
where
troll,
we did
but it was still so funny.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Still, we got to do some science. We like when we get to do science.
We can science it and check see if dogs have brains.
Yeah, turns out
I failed.
Not sure. Turned out they were smarter than us. Every dog tested beat us in everything we tried. Chess,
Rubik's
Cube,
Jenga.
They beat us at every one. He couldn't stop putting all the pieces in his mouth.
Pieces. Pronunciate. Pieces in my mouth.
That's not what I meant. I thought we had a theme. I thought this show had a theme. But so that was the kind of thing, and we're actually going to get back to doing more of that. We wandered off and
Christian
started
Mario,
doing
there's
bigger.
no way I'm not going to do a video
There's
about
no
it.
way we're not going back to Vigilant Christian Mario. No fucking way.
So yes, y'all definitely jump-started a Mario video.
Yes, I can't fucking wait.
He's
getting it pretty bad.
He's going to get it so bad.
He's going to get so good, dude. We're going to be the guys who are going to give it to him.
That's awesome.
But if you're going to go there, if you're going to go to our channel, there's a couple videos. Real quick.
Sure.
Why aren't there more white people in Roots?
Yeah, if you want a tester video.
That's a good one.
It's a quick, small video.
Quick video. The Chris Raygun and Lacey Green.
That one's good.
Yeah. And then we did a remake of Tana Mojo's Hefner.
I like that one.
That's a good sampling. I'll let you know kind of what we do. We took Tana Mojo's Hefner and made a lounge song out of it because the lyrics
are so good.
You don't pick it up until you slow it down
to lounge
and
version.
you croon it into the, and then then you really get the impact of what Tana is trying.
One of the first videos I ever saw of you guys was the one that I can't remember the guy's name, but he did that seance about bringing that guy back.
I forgot the one we did with Oscar Gargel.
Yeah, we're trying to bring.
We did a really cool crossover.
It's a YouTube channel that teaches you how to do black magic.
It's a how-to for idiots.
Yeah,
and you can black magic for dummies. And it is. We did a collab / crossover video with Oscar
Jungo,
which did the Into the French series. And so Oscar releases his video, which crosses over with ours, and then we did ours, which crosses over with Oscar's. And it doesn't matter whose you watch first; they both can bleed.
Yeah, we released them at the same time, but it was that that one's actually a pretty good one to see. We couldn't get chicken's feet, so we used Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, the magic didn't really work, but it was a lot of fun to do. Plus, we got a free meal. Nope, we had to pay for that. Never mind.
I was like, okay, that free meal came from me.
Yeah, you bought that bucket of chicken. As soon as I said, I was like, no, I got a free meal.
David
and he got
David in the chat said this might be the first show you've done that you might have to premiere on Pornhub. And I will say, no, that's not true, because the first time they were here, Sofade was on the camera first, and Fat Pat came walking in out of nowhere and had a beer in his hand, and all of a sudden you hear Fat Pat say,
dildo.
"Pass the dick," and this large 12-inch dick comes onto the screen.
It's the dildo bottle opener.
Okay, we couldn't figure it out. He was like, he's like, we did the show before, but he said, I remember I was on camera.
I was on the show.
I think I
and
came
you
down
came
and thought,
over.
Yeah, you came over
tonight
late.
and walked and saw you streaming with people.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and you were a little sassy because you didn't know I was.
Yeah, that
I was
you were
streaming.
You were cheating on me.
I
You're trying to cuck me in front of
was
everybody.
trying to hang out with more successful people.
And then this 12-inch penis just makes its way from.
How is it not on the table?
Across the
I actually
screen.
just pulled it off the table and put it over there.
Like, that's what we open all the beers with.
But we've been going to Jack and Cokes now, so we haven't been open beers.
All right, so yeah,
We can't leave a 12-inch dick just sitting here. It takes up too much space.
yeah, that's true. It was very bulky.
It was.
But,
It was.
We should probably not set too many precedents here.
Okay. All right, Casey. Do you want to explain what's going on with Gillette?
Sure. Well, so Gillette put out a commercial, and it's a long spot. It's like almost 2 minutes, right, Sylvain?
Right. The
And,
long cut is 2 minutes. They have several versions, depending on the time spot that they're purchasing on television or on the internet.
Yeah, well, so it talks about, it's essentially kind of about toxic masculinity and how how men should be better men, and the men should teach of, our generation, I guess, it should teach the younger generation, the boys who will become the men, how to be better. And
Fair
it
enough.
created a lot of
That's right.
controversy.
It certainly did. It certainly did. And I came into it this morning. Look, I'm on Twitter. Well, about the same hours Casey is, constantly. And
Which is like
so
all
when
hours. All hours.
when I got on this morning, I just saw James Woods, and he's like, so I'm like, oh, what is James pissed about?
Yeah, what does James have to say about this?
Yeah, and he's got this video, and I watched the video, and yeah, you're right. And from what I got from it was like the let's stop doing the boys will be boys thing. We could do better.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Like stop making
It's just a
excuses for
commercial.
bad behavior.
Yeah.
Let's
Which is fine.
let's play a little snippet of it real quick.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it?
I haven't seen this yet. This is already intense.
We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's
And this pause break is brought to you by.
Oh, that was a mansplaining moment. You just broke the mansplaining moment. And that was a little too.
I don't want to.
directly.
I don't want to
put
get.
into- okay.
I don't want to get. I'm trying not to get Gillette copyright strike.
Copyright play by
Yeah.
a commercial?
Yeah,
They
they'll
can-
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Play.
Really?
trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
Come on, tell us, buddy.
To say the right
Very
thing.
crude set.
To act the right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men.
and small.
I am strong.
I love that video, by the way.
Me too.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay?
Yeah, no shit.
Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
Okay,
there we go.
I'm 36 years old.
Oh,
if my dad saw me trying to beat the shit out of somebody, he would have stopped and said, "Hey, that's not how we act." That was then. So, how many other dads were just holding me and go, "Yeah, kick his ass, see my ass"? Like, who was
a
doing
lot?
that?
I grew up in Northwest Florida, and that was the norm.
I mean, you grew up in Florida. That's the problem.
Yeah, the thing is,
more like
I'm
Florida. Florida, dude. Don't turn you up with Florida.
Yeah, let me. I didn't say Northwest. I thought I said Northwest.
You're
Florida,
over there by Laurel
Panhandle.
Springs, home of the hobos.
Yeah, I'm closer to Oklahoma City than I was to Miami. Fact. So look, the thing is, man, they wanted to make a commercial and they wanted to have a message. And I think it's fine. You can, so I came barking pretty hard on Twitter, calling people pussies. I had a reason.
Actually, well, you're why I saw it. I saw it from you first.
Oh, did I find it first? You're welcome.
Oh, see, whenever I see him posting, I just roll my eyes.
He's like, nope, not looking at that.
Not looking at that stupid. And it's leftist propaganda.
Well, the thing is, we came in 2016, we spent time on our channel and made a lot of friends in the anti-SJW community.
Your friend Andy Worski.
Yeah. And so actually, I mean, you know, we're friends and have hung out with a lot of those guys, from, you know, Sargon of Akkad to Chris Reagan.
Which you guys are weirdly friends, you and Sargon.
Yeah, we are weirdly friends. It is weird, isn't it? Because I disagree with him on everything, 100% of everything,
literally everything,
except that he's cool.
He's charming.
Drink together.
Yeah, that we could drink together. It's weird. I can't explain it. So, but the thing is, so my Twitter feed has a lot of these guys in it. You know, a lot of these creators and
so you.
People.
Well,
from
the thing is, you curated a really big Twitter base.
I made a bubble.
Yeah, of these
people I disagree with.
And then all of a sudden you were like, "Fuck it, I'm a retard," and you went.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. I shook it off. I was like, "What the fuck am I talking about?" And because actually it got so absurd.
So you suddenly had a massive pushback where all of a sudden you were so deep in this camp that no one knew that you were a spy.
No, they know now. But the thing is, so I wake up and I see everybody complaining about this and about how horrible it is to men and what an attack on men, and men are all hurt. And so I had to tell them to stop being fucking pussies. That look, this company, if you're going to be a free speech absolutist, that's
free speech.
Man, that's free speech. This company wanted to put this message out there, and the horrible thing they had to say was, "We could do better."
Mm-hmm. Well said.
But they use those buzzwords.
They use some. That was the one where
toxic
the guy.
Masculinity.
A lot of people had a problem with some.
So they did some buzzwords and some things that they knew could just stick in the side of the antis that were
and I mean, you're the right winger here.
I know.
Why don't you present the case about why that's so terrible that we would be?
I just didn't care. It didn't move me. It didn't do anything.
That's how your response should be.
Yeah, I was like,
because you're not a pussy, and that's what I like about it.
That's just their direction. Okay, whatever. But I didn't care either way. I was like, whatever. The people that are upset are probably a little insecure.
Like maybe you should examine why your guilt. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's probably just because you're mad.
The people who are pissed off. What are they saying? Like, what's some of their?
Like one of the biggest complaints was the word "some." In there, if you heard it, he said some men are already doing it, but some is not enough. And so to them, that
some is just Will Wheaton.
Yeah, it's just Will Wheaton and the rest of guys and douchebags. And so the thing is that was really, I think, a lot of the complaint. And it's what we've had is we talk a lot about the pendulum and the political pendulum that swings back and forth. And in 2015 and 16, it was swung hard against the SJWs.
Yeah, far to the left.
Because, man, and
if you made a channel making fun of the left, your channel's going to do good.
Just take off.
It's accurate.
And, you could do no wrong as long as you were criticizing feminists or, the Gamergate thing really tore everything a new asshole. And I need to stop cursing so much. This isn't our channel.
Oh,
and they may worry about.
Did you see what we opened the show with? I think we're from here on out we're good.
Fair enough.
We're good.
So man, the thing is, I understand that people got slow walked in that community. The YouTube viewers that were watching that all they wanted to see was the anti-SJW, anti-feminist content.
They want to spend so much time
slow
punching.
walked to the right. Yeah, when you punch to the left constantly,
the inertia slowly kicks you further
to the right, no matter what you do. Now, a lot of them would say, well, I'm a liberal who doesn't have a voice anymore, man, and I'm tired of these SJWs taking over my liberal,
right, they're now the standard for liberal is SJW.
Right, like Sargon, that was his big thing, is he was actually a liberal, guys. He just doesn't want the SJWs embarrassing him. But when you keep punching left, then bam, you're a UKIP. What the fuck?
You're backed up and all the feet towards you around. You're like,
the next thing you do is find yourself marching through Charlottesville with a tiki torch, and you're like, how the fuck did this happen?
When I first found out that he was joined UKIP, I messaged him directly. I was like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, what's happening right now?
Holding the libs, baby.
Because I didn't think it was true. I didn't think it was true. So I was like, hey, Carl, what is going on here? I heard blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yes, I am. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. What's your take on the Patreon thing with him?
You know what? And I mean, I guess a lot of the topic you guys were going to talk about tonight was PC culture. And this falls into it. And we actually... For a couple of dumbasses, we work out these tiny, stupid theses.
Theses.
Got it. Right. All right. So, but with this, what you end up having,
the show should be called
Three Idiots there is Sargon was trying to, yes. Patreon got rid of it. As we learn later, it's because MasterCard actually did the pushing towards Patreon about getting some creators off of their platform. Gab. There was a group.
You can always see a company will slowly adjust to where their bottom line gets attacked.
Yes.
And that's...
or their ability to make money. MasterCard is very powerful.
Yeah, and that's not like just a fourth of the credit cards. That is like 50% of credit cards.
That's a lot.
It's always Visa, MasterCard, and maybe two others.
Yeah, then they'll throw it and American Express. And every once in a while they'll say Discover, and then the people who are really desperate will go, Diners Club!
But, yeah, so when MasterCard starts pushing you around, you kind of got like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. At the end of the day, I still got to make money and pay to put food on the table. So, if it just pisses off this group, that's what it's going to piss off.
Yeah, and so the thing is you end up with, one of the big things about the group of people who got kicked off is they're what is called what they like to call free speech absolutists. Free speech is the most important right of all the ones given. And I agree it's very important. But what we've done, and oh God, here I go. You're going to love this part.
You're going to love
this part, man.
You're going to make me mad.
If you're going to marry democracy with capitalism, are you rolling your eyes yet?
Oh God! I'm watching.
These are the battles.
I'm watching you put the points together. I'm like, oh.
Here we go. These are the battles that are going to take place because, in the republic, where you want to think that the individual is the most important thing, but also the individual should be able to create companies and do business because capitalism is what powers the engine, and then you have, everybody remembers Mitt Romney. Nobody remembers it. I do. Mitt Romney said when he was running for president, corporations are people, my friend. And what he was trying to say there in that context was that corporations have the same rights as an individual. So that means they have the same free speech. And so if they want to kick Gab off and they want to kick Sargon, my buddy, off of Patreon, that's free speach. And so then you have Gab and all those other guys saying, wait, you're silencing our free speech.
No, but they're not silencing anything.
You still have your speech.
They didn't silence it. They're just saying, your speech on our platform.
affecting our business.
But the speech wasn't on their platform. They just
Exactly.
they're not
That's
providing
where I'm
a means.
I felt like they were
funding it.
stepping. That was where I had the problem. I felt like they were stepping
There we go.
outside.
There's the conflict I was waiting on.
I know, but they were stepping outside of where they're like they have nothing to do with his content. All they do is control his funds coming in and out and take their little sliver. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So kicking him off doesn't silence him at all. It's just like,
No.
oh, we just won't work with him. And it to me, they kind of went beyond their depth a little bit. And that's where I'm like, wow, then where do you draw the line? Like where?
Well, here's the thing. You have
Sargon says stuff that pisses people off.
You own your own business.
You're responsible how you deal with how when someone says something, it's your responsibility how you react to it. And it gets to the point where all you want to do is silence his voice and take them down. Look, if he wants to say a bunch of crazy shit and just, fart on a snare drum into a microphone for the next, 3 years, that's his prerogative. And if you think it's offensive, then
that's your problem.
Yeah, it's your problem. Move away.
Well,
but I think that just a payment supply company.
Let me give you an
shouldn't
example.
have been the guy.
Let me give you an example. You own your own company. Now, that company actually you operate on the internet mostly, so you don't have an office. But let's say you have an office with a front desk, and people came into your office. Have you ever gone into a business where beside the cash register, they're collecting quarters for kids in wheelchairs or for the American Heart Association, right? Well, let's say we go into yours, and right there by the cash register, you have a fishbowl collecting money for Richard Spencer. Okay. All right. Do you see? Okay.
Got it.
Some people are going to go, well, I don't want to do business here if you're collecting quarters for Richard Spencer. Do you see what I'm saying? So instead of like even having the controversy, you take the fishbowl of Richard Spencer off, you put the cripple kids back. Everybody loves cripple kids.
I really don't like your
Nobody
analogy.
loves
your analogy. I don't think it's apt.
I think it's exactly that.
No, because to me,
You're just mad. You're just mad, and I'm leaving.
No, because what you're saying is, you're saying that there's just one bowl sitting on one desk, opposed to the thousands of bowls that are sitting all over the fucking place, and you can put your.
Did you see how big his bowl was?
I never.
It was huge.
Okay, so the big bowl in the fucking corner. But like, there's also other bowls for people that don't like him. That's the thing. It's like, okay, I have this bowl for him, and he's a piece of shit. But yes, this bowl's really, really fucking big because he's generated a really big fucking bowl. But then I have over here, I've got Christy Winter's bowls all over my mouth, and there's no.
You can't be left alone for a moment.
Fuck you! I own the show. But what I'm saying is, you're trying to make it seem like it's just one bowl sitting there, and then when they walk in, all they see is that bowl, thinking that my company supports just this person. But this company does not support one individual. This company supports lots of individuals. So and it opens it up for more. So you can't just say it's just the Sargon bowl that pisses people off. It's the Sargon bowl. It's this bowl. It's that bowl. It's that bowl. And you're saying, okay, well then we're isolating which bowls now that we're going to remove.
Yeah.
So your analogy, right. I thought.
So you think
it sounds like it sounds like a very good analogy when you paint it like that. But the problem is it's not accurate because it's not.
But
because
it's the case.
When I walk in the front door of Patreon, I see a fuck ton of bowls.
Well, see, just like
fuck ton of people.
But the thing is, Patreon doesn't have a front door. You're right about that. But what we do have is we see a bunch of people on Twitter and on YouTube, and those bowls are bigger. Those bowls are in the front.
Yeah. You do have bigger bowls.
Their bowls are in everyone's face.
They have huge bowls, and
so
they just dangle over people's face.
And so when you walk onto a Patreon, I can barely see the other bowls due to the size of his
you
bowls.
can't be like, God, get your bowls out of the way so I can check out some other bowls.
I could spend all day.
I knew we could bring it back. All right, back together.
Whoosh, bang.
So, what do you guys feel about what he actually said to start this?
What was the line that you're referring to?
You know the line he's referring to.
Yeah, you know the line.
The one that Joe Rogan talked about. Look into my googly eyes. Sorry, I can't help it.
Well, you get attention for it now. That's what you're doing.
It makes me laugh too, though. They're not.
Look, I'm not here to defend any clams.
What he said was stupid. It was I got the point.
That line.
You know the one.
Oh, that line.
Right. Why don't you repeat it to everybody? Because it was a little out of the line.
No, because we talked about this.
Yeah,
we talked about it. I was like, and actually, I thought that Joe Rogan talked about.
He put it perfect.
And I thought he put it the best. It's like, if you have a really good point, you don't cloud it with a bunch of bullshit that's going to take away from the point. And
you don't try to shock.
But the problem is Sargon talking off his cuff that at some point Sargon does like to push the buttons, and the problem is when he's got a weak point, he likes to push the buttons to rile up that one side. But if he has a good
Carl
point,
has always done this.
yes,
that's his
the thing
style.
Is, he doubled down on something like he had. I think his point would have come clearer if it didn't get crowded with this.
With the bad analogy.
Because you didn't need to use it there.
You didn't need to use it.
That was the thing, is he didn't need to make his point using that. It wasn't necessary.
Nobody got a lot of attention. It's just like the same we did when he tweeted the PM about, I wouldn't even rape you. It's that those type of things are what clouds his arguments. Even though
that's the thing. It's the same thing of Milo Yiannopoulos. I think there was times where Milo was trying to make a good point, but then there was times where Milo was just more of a troll. And I think that at times Carl likes to get the shock value, and he likes this kind of like the I wouldn't even rape you thing. I think
he's like my buddy. You should call him Sargon. Sargon
tries to get the zings in there when he can, but if he's making a good point, that's not the time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he should have been pulled off Patreon? No. Do I think the point he was making was correct?
So you're one of those Republicans that hates business.
It's very tough.
I told you, this is a complicated thing.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many layers that I'm like, I feel like I have to peel back this whole onion. I'm like, I don't want to discuss every part of this onion to make I have to do a point-by-point basis of what I feel.
Yeah, was that confusing enough of an answer? Have we confused the shit out of everyone yet?
No, I think
I think the point he was making would have survived and seemed a little more genuine.
He's smart enough to do it a different way, man.
Yeah,
and he didn't.
I think
he's paying some consequences.
I think
an adult.
He'll admit that he shouldn't have, because his point got buried.
Yeah,
and
the point got lost.
No, he won't. But he won't admit that. He will not admit that.
He will not admit.
And that's the thing with Carl. I'm going to see
that's the problem with Carl.
Is that
because you're all buddies.
We are weirdly buddies. I don't know how it happened.
That's why you're problematic left.
I am. That's why the left will not accept me.
Well, it's like in person, he's really super easy to get along with. I mean, I've met him and hung out with him, and seems like a pretty cool guy, whatever. But the shit that he does online is just ridiculous. And there are better ways to do it. And he always doubles down instead of saying, you're right. I could have made a point a better way. And, Sofane, you're totally right. He is really smart. He is smart enough to do it another way. He just doesn't because, like Pat said, shock value. And he gets some attention. So that's why he does it.
Hey, did you see how she included us both and acted like we both had good things to say?
Fuck you.
She's really
She
good.
also called you right.
Really
she called you right.
I'm a good
and I looked at it as a political spectrum.
The big question that I've been hearing with this whole thing is there are people in two camps. There are people who paint him obviously to be a racist, and what he said was racist. Do you think intent matters when if you're going to go to that extreme? Does intent matter?
Yes, because I think intent matters, but I think you're going to lose your battle if you're going to dance on the PC line just for the shock and awe value of it. So yes, intent absolutely matters. Do I think he's racist? No, I do not think he's racist. I don't think he gives a shit, to be completely honest. But yeah, I think where he was trying to go had heart to it, but I think the way he said it was just shitty.
It was, and but that's part of the thing here. We were going to talk tonight about PC culture, and actually, you know what, Kyle, I want to send you a link. You may not want to show this, but I want you. But you may.
Oh, good. I will do it. Fuck it.
Because what this is just an article. Pat and I were talking recently about PC culture and the fact that, you know, we act like PC culture is something that just came up. Like, this is just a new problem that, oh my God, this is just happening now. But this has been happening since the first two different cultures met. And
yeah, what's acceptable for society, versus what's not acceptable for society.
And the thing is that evolves as I think the human mind evolves, as we learn more, and we also learn more about how to get along with others. I think, you know, I believe in evolution. I believe that social evolution is a big reason why humans are here and
so it separates us from the fucking monkeys.
That's right. Is that we've learned that by doing certain things and working together, you know, the societies that work together, that learned how to keep their problems, you know, and their interactions in a more positive, you know, in a positive way, and learned to work together, are the ones who evolved and eventually became, you know, formed cities and did these new things. And so people act like PC culture is destroying everything right now. But Kyle, I sent you a link to ads that you would have seen in your Fitzgerald and Collier's.
It's on the screen right now.
70 years ago. And there's one in there. It's for a company, it's for a something, I think it's called Chlorinol, or it's a kind of bleach powder. And the thing is, these ads were in your Farmer's Almanac and your Fitzgerald and Collier's and everything, you know, not a century ago. And the thing is, now we would all agree that some of these things
just wouldn't fly.
It just won't fly anymore. And the thing is, even the most hardcore among us would agree to that.
This
and as society evolves.
So, like, okay, this one you put the harder how your wife works, the cuter she looks.
Now that one could still fly. I get it.
Because bitches stains in the kitchen, barefoot in the kitchen is a hot motherfucker.
But these are actual ads from magazines, and some of them...
And you'll even find people that are like, yeah, that seems... like, they'll say it's dated. It's like, no, at the time...
At the time, there was somebody saying, why can't I say this? Why can't I publish this ad in your magazine? Why are you silencing my free speech? There was someone. For every ad in that article I sent you, and I think about the fifth or sixth one down, it really gets hot.
It gets spicy.
This one said, most men ask, is she pretty, not is she clever?
They don't give a shit if we're clever.
But that was the thing. Now I think, you know, we've grown better. You know, we're trying to be better.
And try to be a better man.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
But...
Yeah,
damn.
See, some of these
you commercial from the last generation.
Look your fingers at it.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think even free speech absolutists would look at some of these things, and Chlorinol is this one, this one, this one.
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, see what you did there? It's because
that's because you're stifling free speech.
The thing is, if a line exists, if you can say that most free speech absolutists could look at something like that Chlorinol ad and say that is too far, that is admitting a line exists, and that line is evolving.
What I'm saying is, anybody that thinks that the line needs to be just this very stagnant line and it sits here and we don't cross it, they're passe and they're old. They just need to get the fuck out of the way. The line is always moving.
It's always moving, and it's always been there.
I think what the struggle is you're seeing the right, the left is trying to run the line this way, and the right is doing their best to pull back on the line. So it's got to find its happy median kind of in a greater area. But
can you explain to me, like, from the right perspective, why do you need these types of words? Like, why do you need to say these things in society? Can't we say?
No, that's not. Well, I was trying to speak more broad of like
about broads, like this right here. Keep her where she belongs, right, Pat?
Yeah. Which is really fucked up.
I mean, that's always my question when people want to argue about, like, well, why can't I say that word? Like, and it's not just that word. There's other words, like, in regards to disabilities that some people don't like people to use. And so, like, to me, can you not express yourself and not use some of these terms?
And the thing is, you can, and I want to say this. Look, you're looking at me, the liberal from this channel,
who has said the N-word on this channel.
I have said an N-word in a video about white privilege, and the thing is, That was, what, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. It was about 10 in Mojo.
We were trying to land a point.
We were trying to land a point, and that's why I said it in the video. And the video's
and
still
even
up.
at the time, I was a little
and
like,
actually, what it is our take on The Usual Suspects.
Yes.
I thought it was clever. But,
very clever.
But I said that, and that's not me, man. That's not who I am. But at the point, I was trying to make it.
It's actually more me.
It is more you. You're a real son of a bitch. And the thing is, as I've grown more and spent more time talking to more people who came from different backgrounds than me, I've started to see things, understand things better. And there isn't a reason to say some of these words. You can say everything you want a different way, and it can still be funny. You can still have shock value. A lot of the people, the creators on the left, won't accept me. That's why my friends are still Sargon and Chris Reagan and some black guy. And these are our buddies.
We can never quite tell where Chris is. But
yeah, I think he hates us. He just hates us. But the thing is, the left won't accept us. Yeah, Lacey Green is she's a little slice of angel fruitcake.
G and I accept you. We're creators on the left.
You guys are great, and that actually is true. And I really appreciate that. But the classic left, they don't want to. Because they still think my language.
No, not the classic left. We're classic left. They're fucking crazy. There's a difference.
Shots fired.
That's fair.
Shots fired.
And I do think that some of these things, we are evolving. And PC culture is nothing new. It's existed when I was young. And I got some gray spots on my beard.
That's where my balls rest.
Shut up!
Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Terrible.
Is that a kid chugging a Mountain Dew?
I actually think that's a picture of me. I think that's an actual picture of me as a kid.
No, with easy editing, you can turn that into a different picture.
I would never give a child a Mountain Dew. That's insane.
But there were things like when I was younger.
Don't worry, darling, you didn't burn the beer.
I like that.
You know what?
It's not a Mountain Dew. It's 7-Up. It was not a Mountain Dew. It wasn't a Mountain Dew. It was a 7-Up.
Uh-oh. Here's going to trigger some people. Men are better than women. Indoors, women are useful, even pleasant. On a mountain, they are something of a drag, so don't go hauling them up a cliff just to show off your climbing sweaters. No need to. These pullovers look great anywhere. Sweaters? On the level, entirely old-fashioned, of the purest warmth.
You know what the fuck is a climbing sweater?
It doesn't even use any bad words. It doesn't use any slurs. It's just the message is now like, it's a little dated.
That first line is indoors women are useful, even pleasant. On a mountain, they are somewhat of a drag.
On occasion, we can be pleasant on occasion.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. You ever been on a mountain with a chick you really want to put her off?
Shut up.
Somebody on Twitter today told me that women are sometimes pleasant when they're not on their periods. I was like, that's nice.
All right, so look, I'm not saying there aren't throwbacks.
Look, I'm not going to look. I'm not.
Oh no, they just get worse.
I'm going to tell you.
If you're
ever finds out, and I can't read the.
You're store testing for fresher coffee. If he discovers you're still taking chances on getting flat, stale coffee, woe be unto you, for there's a sure and certain.
See, like I'm into this, but for like a different reason. Like, oh, you need a spanking. You've been bad, but that's how.
You know what's funny? Do you know who makes coffee in my house? Anybody want to guess?
Who?
It's not me. It's not me.
Keurig.
GE
Wow,
makes coffee
so
in my
you
house.
fuck it up.
Yeah. So I don't burn it. I don't drink beer, so I don't care.
Now here's a huge example of how we've evolved society-wise, because this says more doctors smoke Camels. I'll be right over. 24 hours a day, the doctor's on duty, guarding health, protecting, and prolong lives.
Smoking cigarettes to keep himself alert so that he can go over and keep you healthy.
Well, this is just free speech. They're just using free speech.
Well, this is the same. This is all tied together, man. PC culture.
But like,
and everybody acts like back then, there were people complaining. Why are you taking this ad out? I know.
No one would put these ads out now.
No.
Oh.
The society has learned and evolved.
Well, even now.
Oh, my God.
Blow in her face.
Oh. No, well, now we know the
Right.
dangers of
Slowly
secondhand
smoking
smoke,
away.
so we're not going to do that, right?
Right. This is
The point is that we know better. We know better now. We learn. We learn, and we do better.
As a group,
right?
As a society, we decided, you know what?
This is a little fucked
We're
up.
moving on.
Joe Camel, like even that, Joe Camel to me it seems like recent when he got taken out of ads.
Yeah, that's been almost 2 decades ago, man.
Almost. It's been more than 2 decades.
Damn it, it's really pissing me off.
I was like, you're
what the
at 30
fuck
decades.
is this?
30 decades, 40 years.
Begin early. Shave yourself.
Gillette. It's Gillette.
Damn it, Gillette.
Even
They're
babies get
fucking
shaved
it
now.
up in
It is
everybody.
Gillette.
Those edgy motherfuckers.
See, your granddad was complaining about Gillette back then, and here we are.
We can do better. We can do better.
We can do better.
But you need to buy stock because it's got longevity.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Christ.
What in the? What were they doing back then?
I don't know, but this seems like a fucked up party.
It's nice to have a girl around the house, and he's got his foot on this chick's head on the ground.
But it's not even her head. It's like her head on a body of a
What's
animal
the message,
rug.
though? We need to know context. What's the message?
Yeah, what is
say?
the message on this?
I'm gonna skin you alive if you don't have my ironing done.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
Is that seriously what it says?
No, that's just what that's what I'm getting from it.
Oh.
I was like, oh my
That's
god! I was like, holy shit!
Fuck.
They went straight to the game on that one.
No, that's totally me.
What's it say?
Every time there's another one, I tense up. Loves Baby Soft because innocence is sexier than you think.
Now, you see where the problem is here?
No.
Oh my! What?
Oh, that is
You see
a
the
child.
problems we're evolving from?
Oh,
This
no.
was in the 80s here.
This is cringy.
Loves Baby Soft, actually.
Right.
My first girlfriend wore Loves Baby Soft, and I loved it. And but the thing is, I was the same age as her.
But they're making her look out like they're making this girl look like John Benet Ramsey.
That is.
That was the 80s. That was just the 80s, man.
Yeah.
That wasn't even that long ago. Oh,
No.
God, it was so long ago, wasn't it?
Wow, that is
It was-
cringy as
It
fuck.
was a while ago. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I just turned 35 last week, so it totally
Well,
it's
look,
weird.
10 years from now, people will be saying that about the 90s and how we feel about that. Like the 90s.
I haven't watched Jeans.
Oh,
Jeans
Jinkos.
is offensive.
Jinkos and
Singles?
Pogs.
I've never seen that movie.
Jinkos and Pogs.
All right.
Oh,
Cheers,
Pogs.
everybody who's drinking at home.
Salute.
Smoking
for Henry.
Santa. Oh my God.
See, this
Yeah,
is-
you would never have Santa smoking now.
This I don't think that's that bad though. I mean,
It's not that bad. But you get the point.
yeah.
We figured out smoking's bad.
They're doing a Christmas ad for their
Okay.
cigarettes when you could advertise.
Okay, we've hit the critical mass here now with this one. Is it
Oh,
always
no.
illegal to kill a woman?
That's a good
What?
question.
That's a good question.
If she comes at you with a knife, no.
I'm trying to figure out see what his
what the point of it is.
Look,
Yeah, I don't know what the point is.
My wife is 7.5 months pregnant right now, and I feel like I'm always about to get stabbed. Like sarcasm was outlawed in our house 4 months ago
No more of that.
because
shit.
all it does is make mommy cry.
I haven't been over to your house, and I'm not going to
Skip
go.
it because we're too sarcastic. It will
Yeah.
never last. Because it'll be like, oh, your friend, Mr. Jokes a lot.
I think you just fat bad. I think you need a room at Sophane's.
He has one.
I do have one.
He has one.
This is for a postage
Don't
meter.
imagine everything.
You think I didn't talk my wife into buying a house 5 minutes from here for a reason? I was like, we're gonna. I need my escape route to be
Yeah,
closer.
he's got a code to the door, and if he gets in a fight, he'll just go.
I don't
in
even
and-
call him anymore. I text
No,
him.
it just comes in, and goes
I
up.
text him like I'm upstairs.
Okay,
And the
Goes to
next morning he goes up. Okay.
so here's the here's the gist of this ad. It says, "Is it always illegal to kill a woman?" And basically, what it's saying is, the amount of postage that a woman uses makes him blow his top, and so he gets close to killing her at times. And this is a ad for a postage meter.
Oh, for
Holy
God's
shit!
Yes, let's kill a
God,
woman over a
thank
postage
God for
meter. You
email.
can probably kill her with a postage meter.
Here's the winner of the night right here, Sega. The more you play, the harder it gets. He's literally
okay. That could still play.
They could rerun that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's actually.
Look, I'm going to say this right now. This just came in from my wife. She said, I just peed myself for a second time today. That's it. I'm going to bed.
All right.
You shouldn't say that stuff on air.
I'm sure she loves that you read that on.
Sega knew what they were doing, though, because look, here's a second one that says something to do with your hands that won't make you go blind. And he's naked holding the...
It's a masturbation joke.
Masturbation makes you blind. See, they could use this one today. That would
All
be
right,
right.
so
it's a hard drive.
The one I wanted to show as an example is the one that Kyle just skipped right past. He's like, nope.
Yeah.
No. It has a hard end right in the middle of it.
It does, but the thing is, there was a time in American history that's fine, man. That's fine.
That's
and
an advertisement. That's to help sell your product.
That's right. That was selling.
That's not trying to be off-putting. That was
trying to attract customers.
Okay, so here I'll show that.
The cocaine thing.
You got to try it again.
Yeah, try to click on the sale.
Okay, yeah.
It's chlorinol,
there we
bleaching soda.
Yeah, right there. That's as far as you can go. And if anybody can spell, you can put together what the top of the flag says.
Yeah.
Well, here's what it says though. Look, I'll read it. It says, "I'm going to use chlorinol and be like the white N-word."
As you can see, that's the one on my side.
It's a bleaching
They're bleaching
soda.
their skin.
Right.
It's bleaching soda. So like essentially they're bleaching their skin.
This is white privilege. He's in the back steering the ship while those two dirty savages are in the front.
Okay. Yeah, you don't remember how Rosa Parks worked at all, do you?
Yeah, the cool kid's in the back.
All right. I'm sorry, everyone. He doesn't know anything about history and
Atlanta.
or the city we live in, or it's fine.
Cocaine is buried here.
Cocaine toothpick drops now. I do still endorse those, and I can get you a 40 bag of
tooth whitening.
Well, let's call it. That's a half a gram of
tooth whitening powder.
This
toothpick powder for $40. Come and holler at your boy.
This right here is just as equally, I think, offensive as the other one.
I can't see what it says.
It says, "Why doesn't your mama wash you with fairy soap?" And it's a little white child talking to a black child.
What the fuck is fairy soap?
It's a brand of soap.
It's what gay people use.
Yeah.
So you have it in your shower?
Yeah, those hard to reach places.
I got Mario for that now.
And from what I've heard, he can clear out all the nooks and crannies.
Oh my god, I can't.
Let's just put it this way: he could hold a dozen donuts without it using his hands.
But can you eat the 12th donut?
Absolutely. Krispy Kreme.
Mario, here's your man.
Oh, it's gonna be a hard day dating an atheist. I'm looking forward to it.
I want this to happen for good. Please, Jesus Christ. Please, Jesus Christ.
Please, imagine it, Jesus. Please make this
Just
happen.
have Mario make a porno. Please.
Just take some of the time you spend killing puppies and use it
to kill Mario's career. I'm so happy. We really are going to make a video about this.
Oh, yeah, we definitely are.
Such a lol
so
cow.
great. I love it.
Casey, you go ahead and because we're hitting right at the hour and a half mark, and by the way, guys, we've got another at 10 o'clock. Steve will be back on. We'll take a 10-minute break, and then we've got Michael Rothschild that's coming on to do a little something. We had
fantastic. My only question is why isn't there more likes on this? Why all the 300 people are watching? Why aren't y'all smashing that like button?
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, no
Was it us?
Was it us?
Was it us?
Was it us? Was it us? Is it us?
Well, then smash the dislike button because an engagement starts out.
It's the same fucking thing. We don't give a shit if you like it or you don't.
So you hate it. We can take it.
This S is more D than Vigilant Christian Mario.
But
I'm not afraid of your ratio.
I'm actually going to bring up his Casey. If you'll distract the audience for a second while I bring up Mario's latest video. There's one part I want to.
Yeah,
you want me to
Audience,
do you want me to?
It's a banana.
I'm a banana.
Hey, are either of your fucking names Casey? Just asking for a friend.
I'm just trying to help. Trying to help. Is it illegal to kill KC?
I'm starting to see why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where John is right now.
Take the rug out of her.
GTFO. Stand on her
Make a
head.
rug out of me then. Yeah. You guys are ridiculous. I can't get back to all the super chats. You want me to read the one that's up there right now?
Oh yeah, that's fine. I've almost
What, you
got
gonna
it.
skip the other ones?
I can bring
Well,
them
I
up.
can't get to the other ones. Kyle's going to have to read the other ones. So there's one.
I see.
Sorry, this is from Cookie Nibs. Sorry, off topic. I would love to see more debates on climate change, scientists versus deniers, especially considering the recent studies released, any in the pipeline. Probably on NonSequitur. This show doesn't do that anymore. This is not NonSequitur. Yeah.
Well,
but I'm sure they have all kinds of shit coming up.
A couple weeks ago.
Don't get into this.
A couple weeks ago,
Don't get into this.
for the first time, Face the Nation.
You're not listening.
No, or Meet the Press. It was Meet the Press. Came on. I'm watching Meet the Press on Sunday morning because that's the kind of nerd I am. And they said, you know what? This week we're going to do something different that we've never done. We're not going to represent the other side. So they did climate change, and they had no deniers on. They were like, we're not even going to bother with it because we feel the science is so overwhelming that we're not going to show the other side. I loved it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it really was. And it was an episode, if you go watch that one, because just the opening speech where he said, in the first time in the history of Meet the Press, we're not going to show both sides.
That's what's up, actually.
Stop putting my banana in my face.
I'm all about that.
Is that a real banana or is that a prop?
It's a banana flask.
That way he can hide in his ass.
Of course it is.
So that you can take it in, you
Of
can put it in your
course it is.
school lunch. You can put it in your school lunch, kids, and
No, not
And your
kids. Not
principal will
kids.
never know.
The lawyers want to really discourage children from drinking. Don't do that. Don't drink.
Oh, Vision, because Mario's wearing an affliction shirt. He wants it so
whoa,
good.
I just
check him
And
out.
he's got a
He's been
beard
bulking up.
now.
I just want to I just want to play this part because this is one of those like comical moments that happens, and you just can't help but laugh. But just Mario's in this mindset where he's getting ready to confess all of his sins, you know, everything that he's done, and just watch what takes place here.
I pray you're having a great day. I wanted to go ahead and create part 3 of my response to the current online controversy that's taking place regarding me.
It's monetized.
And specifically in today's video, I wanted to be very open and candid and honest with you
Where's
about
that
the personal
spot?
struggles.
I thought I had it. Oh, here we go.
Open out of the closet.
Here we go.
Whom he delights.
Watch this.
I've tried to be open and honest with you guys as much as possible. I mean, I don't need to bring you in.
It's Gracious Cat.
It's so cute. Okay. I don't feel like I needed to bring you guys into the super deep details of the things that I struggled with, but I
Oh, yes, you do.
pedophile, wolf in sheep's clothing, all the things that you could possibly imagine people would say. They're saying in response to this. And now, yes, I know some rotten fruit has been exposed, and we'll talk about what those fruits are and the
A big old
struggles that they've
banana.
gone through. But let me remind you something here. King David sinned big time, worse than Brother Mario. You know that?
So then he starts to compare. Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
David
Did
was
he
gay
just push
too.
King David, who half the Old Testament's about? Did he just push him under the fucking biblical bus?
He did.
The church
He
bus.
did.
What the fuck?
Donk.
But King David was gay too. So like,
Was he?
I thought that was Solomon.
yeah.
I thought Solomon
No,
was the
King
one who
David,
liked the guy who bit off.
No,
Oh,
King
all
David.
he did, the only gay thing David
Right,
did was he
King David.
gathered up all those foreskins, which we like to imagine he bit off one at a time.
There's one.
Like a grenade.
Oh, it's
And done what is evil in your sight, so that you may be justified in your words and
think it's King
blameless in
James.
your judgment. Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in
Oh, that
sin did my
frantic hand-
mother conceive
That
me.
frantic hand movement.
Behold, you
Oh,
delight in
God.
truth, and in
Poor Mario.
it was King
Well, actually,
James.
Let's get right into it. Let's talk about my sins. Let me be very candid with you here.
Here we go.
I love S&D.
So, Brother Mario,
Stop.
Please pray for me because I'm taking this on. This Goliath is getting killed and decapitated, okay?
Very intense.
I've been struggling with drug and alcohol addictions. And, well, not alcohol, but drugs. And when I smoke weed, for some reason, it's a gateway for me. Okay, I started smoking marijuana. I'm a Canadian, so we got some pretty good dope up here, okay?
Oh, now he's going to help himself.
Dope is weed. Ours is
Oh, God.
You gotta love him. You really do. You gotta love him.
Oh, God.
Dude, I'm sorry. I've been chiefing up with Lauren Southern, and like shit goes down, dude. We like to party, bro.
We got some good dope up here.
Look, by the way, side note, best dope in the world.
The best you can get, man. Stop by my house.
Like, it'll turn you gay. You don't even know.
Hey, I got a naked buddy who sells it. You're gonna love him. I'll send you pics.
Look, you want this guy? I don't know, some weed. I'll just suck that guy's dick.
All right. Let me pull up these the rest of these super chats real quick. Guys.
Oh, God, VCM, I love you so much, dude.
Mario!
We gotta get Mario to come party.
Just come party with us, man.
You can blow us.
Nope.
What?
No, we're not that method, dude.
You're right, I'm married. I'll have to watch you get blown.
I'll help him blow you.
Yeah, and I gotta help.
Fine.
Watch me. You do this.
From Fight the Flat Earth, he says, Macho Man Randy Savage, is that you?
Ooh, step into a Slim Jim.
Oh,
yeah. This is a great show, by the way, with Mr. Spiky Edgelord.
Thank you.
He is the spikiest.
I am an edgelord, and I'm the spikiest. Follow me on Twitter.
Puffaluffaga says, Jesus rolled with 12 guys and no gals. Just saying. That's true.
How do you think he got the extra holes in his hand? He had to cut holes into himself. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one.
Godless Iowan says, I did pot once and my butt hurt for a week.
First of all, Godless Iowan, I like his channel. Y'all should sub to him.
Yeah.
There we go. You go camping, like, you want to smoke some weed? I'm not letting you fuck me!
Let's see. The two-headed Tasmanian says, that's worth the money. I wonder what what's he referring to there?
I have no idea.
I don't know. There's so many things that popped into my head.
Yeah, there are so many things that could be applied to. We're going to go with the 12-inch dildo beer opener.
Let's do that.
I was thinking, how about a dozen donuts on a cock?
That
yeah.
If it's Krispy Kreme. Now, Dunkin' Donuts wouldn't be nearly as good.
No,
It have to be Krispy Kreme.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Last week, I struck Dunkin' Donuts off my list. I will never go back there again.
Good, you shouldn't. Krispy Kreme is far superior.
I didn't want to turn around and go back to Krispy Kreme. I was like, oh, there's a Dunkin' Donuts right here. Should have turned the fuck around. A little bit faster.
Why? What happened? What happened?
Look, first off,
he was mildly disappointed.
Dunkin' doesn't have this old guy with a walker literally walked past me and goes, they take forever, don't they? I'm like, Jesus Christ, the fact that you're saying this?
Yeah,
like, you got limited time, and he's like, oh my God, they just like pushed me like that much closer to my grave. And then I'm
take
like,
a number, old man.
And then I ordered like an assorted donuts, but you like didn't get to pick them out. They just grab shit, throw it, and they're like, just threw it at me.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm like, wait, I don't get the point of what the fuck I wanted? I didn't want your fucking deciding like, oh, I get 12 boxes.
That's dealer's choice, and you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and they just shoveled me off. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck that. I wanted Krispy Kreme anyway. And I don't know why the fuck I didn't turn the fuck around and go to the most delicious donut place.
Since it's right here, thanks for stopping by and dropping me off some donuts you didn't want.
Oh, you think I was getting donuts for myself? Oh, you think that's what happened?
Did you guys?
You think? Really think? Midnight, I wanted to go get donuts.
Did you guys know that they're testing these out in England, but they're coming out with Krispy Kreme vending machines that you can they'll put up. It'll serve you a single donut.
That's awesome. I will tell you this. It's not the most awesome vending machine I've ever seen.
No, hold on. Stop. I will stand outside of a Krispy Kreme donut machine like a crackhead. Like,
yeah.
Y'all got some of them. You got some glazes.
Look,
hot now.
One time before a flight, when we live in Atlanta, and so we fly out of Atlanta wherever we go. And one time before a flight, I saw the most amazing vending machine I've ever seen. I believe it was Concourse D. As you're going down, on the right side, there was a sushi vending machine. And I know what you're thinking.
You gotta trust.
I know what you're thinking. Why would you buy sushi from a sushi vending machine?
Because if you see that,
because it's a sushi fucking vending machine. It was right there, and you put money in it, and it would vend a package of sushi. And I ate that before I got on a flight.
I will one up you real quick.
I vomited the whole way there. It was great.
In LA, they have cupcake vending machines. You literally choose like the base cake. It'll drop it down. The frosting pump thing will come over and spiral it over top and slide it right out to you.
Well, the thing is, I would love that, but I hate LAX so much.
Yeah, I'm not as picky on my cupcake as I am on my sushi. So
that's true.
Like, I don't care if you go like, hey, this cupcake's all fucked up. Someone shit on it. I'm like, I'll eat it. Sushi, I'm like, that looks so.
I got a crab roll.
Crispy chemtrails.
I don't know. I have issues with like foods that are perishable in a vending machine because there's enough problems with foods that are non-perishable in vending machines. You know?
Yeah. I know.
Like,
look, I saw a problem.
Out of a vending machine that's out of date.
I had these same thoughts. I was thinking just like you down here.
Mm-hmm.
They have vending machines for.
I can't not buy it. It's a sushi vending machine.
I assume that he went through some sort
but
of
I don't like
regulation.
sushi. I mean, I'm even talking about cupcakes, like cupcakes and donuts and shit. Like
I know, Waffle House chick. I know
you can get weaves in vending machines now. At the mall, they have weaves that you can buy, like packaged in the vending machine.
Yeah, like
how
flippant are you on what you want?
Like, I just want a weave.
Oh, look at the puppy.
This is Sid Vicious. As you probably guessed his name.
Absolutely.
By looking at him.
That's what I was gonna say.
He's a good boy. Did you come to say hi? You kisses? Okay, goodbye.
So you want to come over here and cuck your dad?
What the fuck? They called my dog in front of me, dude.
That's the perfect note to end on right there. Having the dog cook your dad.
Except we got another super chat.
Oh. Okay. Emotionally mimetic psychopath. Japan has the best and worst vending machines. I would still buy Krispy Kreme donuts from one though. Thanks for the entertainment. Yes, thank you guys both for the this was fucking awesome.
And look, we love coming in and hanging out with you guys. Tonight we were sorry that we had points to make. Usually that's not our style.
It's all dick jokes only most of the time.
That's what we like.
That was great.
God, I live with a constant dick joke.
I love that guy, man. He is the best.
Look at this.
Don't you kiss him. Don't you kiss him.
Kiss him.
Oh, you puppy
guys. Go ahead and plug your channel, what you got coming up, all that again one more time. And if you're watching this later on, you can check in the description links to their channels.
Poisoning the Well on YouTube.
Yep, look, we're Poisoning the Well. We're going to actually we've got a lot coming up, and but anyway, just check us out, Poison the Well. We have a list of our favorites,
and we're going to
at the
Knoxville.
Top. Just watch a couple of those.
We're going to Knoxville. We'll be in Knoxville. Watch a not fight happen.
Yeah, we'll be in Knoxville this Saturday night for Andy Worski versus Tonka Saul. Maybe that happens. Maybe it doesn't. We're going to be there anyway.
Right now, it's not happening.
And there's going to be a bunch of other YouTubers there, including, of course, Andy Worski and all them. So,
who do you have winning?
You can look for us there.
Who do you have winning?
I mean, I had Tonka Saul, but
I'm an Andy fan,
and he's picking Andy, just because me and Andy Worski have got
just because I'm like the only woman here. I do have to ask this. Fat Pet, your wife is at home pregnant, and you're going to Knoxville to see a non-fight maybe fight.
Don't you fight shame him.
She's very happy about me.
Actually, she is really cool. She's very supportive of the channel. She's just a real bitch to me.
Fight shame. Fight shame.
I'm paid for a hotel for video.
I'm just asking because that seems a little strange.
Every year she buys our hotel at VidCon. I don't know what she's doing while we're out of town, but I'm not going to complain.
Neither am I. I want her to keep feeling guilty and buying my hotel. I hope that it comes out black because, oh my God, I can ride that thing into the ground.
I've got a couple ads you should check out from back in the day.
What now?
Sorry. Guys,
Terrible joke, man. I hope nobody heard that.
Oh, they did. They did.
This is the internet, dude. The internet's never gonna forget this shit.
It never forgets. But thank you both for coming on. This was fucking awesome. I had a blast. We'll see you guys back here in about 10 minutes, and we'll be yeah. Casey, good to have you back.
Yes, thank you. It's good to be back.
Sure. And guys, hopefully we'll see you soon because love it when you guys come
anytime, give us a call. We love the show, and we really appreciate it, man.
All right,
I'm
guys.
gonna go fuck Vigilant, Chris, and Mario.
Yep, we're gonna go watch some Mario porn.
Not if I beat you to him.
Never happened.
Oh, that was great. All right, let me stop this.